see that back there? She got her mouth open. She's soaking up some heat. Hello guys, welcome to my channel, Luminous Lizards, and today I'm going to talk to you about 10 cool facts about bearded dragons. Now this is mainly going to be about wild bearded dragons, so not things you can just learn by hanging out with your bearded dragon at home, but things about bearded dragons that you might not know about what they do when they're not domesticated. Starting at number 10, we have that bearded dragons are located in Australia. Typically, the central bearded dragons are found in New South Wales, Queensland, Victoria, and the northern areas. Eastern bearded dragons are also found in New South Wales, Queensland, and Victoria, but are usually also located in the Aussie capital. The dwarf bearded dragons are found in the Western Australia, the western half of Southern Australia, and the southwestern half of Northern Territory. Fact number 9. Typically, these bearded dragons are found in deserts and dry woodlands. They're usually found basking on tree stumps, fence posts, branches, or large rocks. They do this so that they can soak up the ultraviolet energy and make themselves nice and warm, and also gives them a chance to look out for predators that may want to hunt them. Number 8. Bearded dragons are diurnal. This means that they have a sleep schedule similar to humans, so that they are asleep at the same time humans are asleep during the night, and they are up and active during the day. They do not sleep at any time in between, but usually they keep their basking times during the peak hours of the sunlight. At number 7, we have the way bearded dragons puff their beards up. Usually they do this by contracting the muscles around their throats, which erects the skin and scales on the throat, producing a large bearded look. The scales are pointed so that when they are puffed out, they will appear as a much wider and even triangular form of skin. At number 6, we have pancaking. You might see your bearded dragon sometimes flatten out and do this thing that we like to call pancaking. This usually means that the bearded dragon is expanding its skin to touch the ground so that can absorb heat from the area to which it is basking on. This can apply to cliffs, such as what she's doing right now by absorbing the heat from the cliff, or even on your chest or parts of your body that are particularly warm. They will do this to absorb heat. Number 5 is their diet. In the wild, bearded dragons will eat things such as small insects like worms, crickets, roaches, and other things like invertebrates, sometimes even things like crabs, or smaller things like spiders. But they will also eat veggies and fruits that they find on trees or in bushes. Number 4, bearded dragons are easily tameable. And you may be saying, well, that's kind of obvious. I mean, they're the most popular pet reptile in the world. Well, the reason for this is because bearded dragons are, for one, very intelligent, and 2, are able to form bonds with other animals, whether that be other bearded dragons, other similarly styled reptiles, or even humans. This allows them to be more affectionate and supportive of other creatures, which means that they are more likely to spend time with them or to cuddle up with them. Let's talk about egg laying. Bearded dragons, usually when they make a clutch, it can be anywhere from 11 to 24 eggs in the wild. Additionally, females can also lay eggs without the use of a male. However, they are typically infertile, which means that they cannot produce babies. Additionally, they can lay up to possibly 5 clutches in a 4-month period if they are trying particularly hard to do so. For number 2, bearded dragons have multiple extra cones in their eyes, which allows them to see forms of light and colors that humans cannot see or process. And for number 1, bearded dragons are incredible athletes that can do things that may seem surprising to the average human. For 1, a bearded dragon can swim very well. What they do is they will puff their bodies filled with air, and then they will jump into the water and swim with extra buoyancy due to the air that is now puffed into their body. This allows them to go underwater if need be and breathe for a lot longer than any other animal of its kind. Additionally, bearded dragons can run up to 9 miles per hour at maximum, which allows them to evade certain predators depending on their speed. And last but not least, bearded dragons are excellent climbers. They can climb fence posts, trees, and stumps, all to go to their basking areas, which allows them to not only evade ground predators, but it also allows them to find areas to bask and absorb ultraviolet radiation, allowing themselves to not only produce extra calcium for their bones, but also get nice and warm. I hope you enjoyed today's video where I talked about 10 cool facts about bearded dragons. I know it was very quick, but I just feel like I didn't have too much to say, but just some cool things to tell you. So if you want to see more of stuff like this, I will make a part 2 sometime, and I will even talk about other animals, whether I have them or not. So thank you all for watching. Have a great day, and bye-bye.